Oh great, it doesn't work. 1 second. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 1339. I'm very excited because it's the end of the decade of the 30th and tomorrow we'll have the sum up video on my channel on YouTube. If you're watching this on stream, there are no sum up videos, but we are quite ahead on Twitch. So in case you're watching this later on YouTube, just so you know, all my spreadsheets, all my ancestry is probably super in future versus when this video comes out on YouTube. So if you want to stay updated, I welcome you to my Twitch streams. Anyway, before we proceed, please don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's jump right into the challenge. So we are doing 1339 and there are a lot of things happening, but it's like unusual for me because it's not really trying for baby thing, even though we do have 3 families that will be trying for babies today. But it's mostly like teenagers becoming teenagers, adults aging up or possibly dying. So there are many of things of that. Alright, so we will start on Tuesday and Joliot, all the way in France, will be trying for a baby. And then Dennis will be aging up into a child. This is in our household. Edith will be aging up into teenager, Juliana into adult. So there are many things, and I think just one thing connected to the main household, which is Dennis. Anyway, I suggest we maybe go to France already and but try for baby with Juliet. So then we can age up for... Actually, we can already age up for everybody and just move on with the day. So let's do that. So, what do we have? We have Dennis aging up into a child, and it means everything but 9 and 19. 3, so Dennis leaves. Okay, next we have Edith, who is aging up into a teen. It's everything but 7. Let's see. 9, so she ages up. And then we have Juliana. Juliana is also part of another story now, in another channel basically, so if she dies it's not a big deal. She needs to roll 9 and up in order to leave. So she leaves, okay, and let's roll d10. So 18 years from this point on, that's when she's gonna age up. Incredible. Okay, so 1339 plus 18. In 1357 she will die. Okay, so we know that nobody is dying in the first day, so let's just move on into the game and do everything that we're supposed to be doing. We also have 2 weddings in this video, which are not really weddings. I'm just gonna cast wedding them, but it's happening, so 2 new families will start, potentially. Maybe let's go ahead and quickly age up Juliana. I just need to figure out where she even lives. Oh, I think I know. I think she is in Spain. I think she moved to Spain to help Margaret with the baby. Yep. So this is how Juliana came out. I gave you this scarf for the first time. I never used it before. But I see many people using those like hair accessories for 1300s and kind of makes sense. And since she's in Spain, I thought this could be correct in a way. Next thing we have is Edith is becoming a teenager. And on top of that, we have to roll to see if she is getting married. And this is 4 and up. So the first one counts. Okay, so she's getting married. Oh my god, there are gonna be so many weddings. It's going to be a mess, honestly speaking. It's going to be absolute mess. But okay, Juliana. Now let's go to Edith. And I'm not really sure where she lives. Okay, here she is. She has long, very long, kind of puffy hair. And I just got Island Living installed. And I think this hair for adults is actually from the pack, from Island Living. And I think the children version they gave to the base game. And that's why we had this random one lush hair style. Alright, so this is how Edith came out. I actually don't mind it. I like that she still has a chin, you know, it's quite important. That's it actually for her, so let's move on and we get to play a little bit the main household. Oh no, we don't, because we need to make Juliet try for a baby again. So Juliet already had a son and then twin girls. Her son died and one of the twin girls died as well. And she has like 6 pregnancies, so 6 tries. So let's try again. We still have some tries to do. Okay, and she can go ahead and take pregnancy test. Okay, she's pregnant. So in the last day of this video, Juliet will be getting married, will be giving birth, sorry. Great, so this is her pregnancy number 3 out of 6. She didn't have unsuccessful pregnancies just yet. So at our main house, we have Dennis to be aged up into a child. And I'm quite excited for it, just because those toddlers, they're not making me happy, like in all honesty. I mean, their mother died in the last video, so maybe they will be cheered up from successful aging up of Dennis. I didn't know I got so sick. I was dressed quite warm today, but I didn't have a jacket on, and I had like a coffee outside when I was walking the dog, so maybe I got a bit of sick today, which always sounds incredible when I'm editing. I'm like, why did I even stream? I should have slept. There we go, there we go.
Oh, Quacks and Mars. Oh, Gleb.
Okay. No, I don't want hot-headed child. Let's choose some nice trait for him, because he's not the heir, though. I'm gonna give him animal enthusiast trait, I decided. Alright, so this is how Dennis aged up. I think he looks a lot like Greenwood child, for sure. Actually, same as Richard, same as the other ones, but Richard looks a lot like Cassandra. Then Adam also looks a lot like Cassandra. But Dennis looks exactly like Greenwood. He has like wider nose, the lip shape is very his grandma, so I don't know, I kinda like him.
Day 2.
Okay, let's go ahead and start rolling for today finally. I have been so into gardening in Sims. It's just that I really want to see how big of a crop I can grow, and I'm very curious about that. But let's go ahead. So first we have Agneta aging up into a child, so it's everything but 9 and 19. And she dies. Okay, Agneta dies. Okay. Then we have Agnes Lumberjackson. It's everything but 7. 17. It happens every time recently. Every time I have a teenager, it rolls a 17 for them. And I find it incredible. Perfect. And let's roll to see if Agnes will marry or not. So 4 and up. Yes, she's getting married. Right, we're done for the rolls of this day, so let's just move on and play a little bit and then go back to our main household. That's what I'm thinking. I just realized that Agneta is the blonde one from that household, the only blonde child they had. I'm very sad to let her go. She's like a Britney Spears of the household, but also she looked nothing like her siblings. Okay, bye Agneta. Done, and this is the 4 children I was talking about. That's it. It's so sad. I'm at 49 Sims. There was a moment I was like at 53, but they kind of slowly dying off, which is a little bit scary. Okay, let's go to age up Agnes Lumberjackson. That's how Agnes looks. Well, she has full face of freckles. Let's age her up into a teenager. Okay, I can see a little bit of her mom in her, but let me quickly edit her and I'll show you the final result. Okay, so this is how Agnes aged up. Actually pretty cute, I think. I gave her all white to match her hair band-aid, I think. Or hairpiece, I don't know what this is, but done. Oh no, not done. As always, I forgot to pick a trait. Oh, she's a goofball. I don't know why I always forget to put the traits. So maybe she's goofball and childish, and maybe she wants to be a leader of the pack. Let's just take a look at all my Sims. I in love with them. There's a lot of goth children for sure. Probably the most. I wonder how many of them will actually reach to the point when they get married. I really want continuation of the goth household. Like I want the surname, like for me to arrive, I don't know, actually in any period and still have goth like surname in the family. Because I mean Cassandra didn't carry the surname forward, but Alexander did. And I'm super excited. But of course the most important is that Greenwood is continuing. Anyway, let's go back to the main household and play a little bit. I have my crops that I'm working on. This time again, I just want to like really have ginormous crops. I don't know how big they can grow, but I'm gonna fertilize them every single day, and I'll be buying fertilizers every single day, and I'll hold on and not buy any cow or llama for the moment, because I cannot do everything with one sim, with one adult sim anyway. It's just impossible. Oh, he's washing him. Good job. He's going to sleep. Oh, he's not even sleeping, he's taking a nap. Could you sleep though? Oh, you really have to stand up? Oh my god. I need to tend garden immediately. And possibly use fertilizer. Maybe we can buy some fertilizers. There's hassle free. Let me get 5 of those just in case.
Day 3.
So it's Thursday, it's day number 3 of this video. Oh, and we have marriage today to do. Okay, I'm saving the game. Whew. Alright, where do we even start? Let's start with Isabel. So she's becoming a toddler. It's everything but 4 and 8. All her siblings died by now. She's leaving. Then we have Mortimer aging up into teenager, and it's everything but 7. Please. Okay. So Mortimer is aging up. Now the question is he getting married? So it's 4 and up from this point on. He is getting married. So we can put Mortimer here. Oh my god, the wedding strike. So this is the eldest goth child. And this is quite important because he will stay in the house and the surname will move on from this point on. So this is quite cool. Okay, then we have Luna aging up into adult. So it's 9 and up that she needs to roll. Okay, so she leaves. 10 years plus 19 years. Okay. She will probably meet all the grandchildren if William ages up well, which is crazy. And Iyad Cornwell is dying. Okay, the children actually already aged up, and it's Honora's wedding in the next video. So actually it's a good like 3-day period, so she has time to mourn potentially, and then she actually can get married. So I'm very happy with that. It's not bad at all. So we're done with the roles of the day, but we still need to decide who Randall is going to be marrying. I don't know which one is Randall and which one is Darius, which is off tomorrow. I just know that I don't want to marry them to sisters. And I don't want to marry them to anyone from Hawaii, which is Island Living Pack. So one of them definitely should marry Amicable Acolytes, and she's West African. I mean, we do have quite a bit of Sims here. I just don't know who to use. Oh, by the way, I did go through like all of them again, and I made George Cahill young adult, or maybe adult, I don't remember, and now he's Irish. So the next girl that I'll have to marry to Ireland, she will marry George Cahill. And I know nobody cares about George Cahill, but I love him. I don't know why. He was also like in another challenge I did. I just like him. Zoe Patel is like my favorite townies, and I cannot help myself in any way with that. So the next 2 girls will actually marry those 2 guys from Rumi's household, and I guess it will be Honora and Emma, but we'll see. Oh, and this is all the new townies. Wait, what? Shall we check that? It's because I don't have pets? That's my... Oh my god, this is my foxes. So if you have cottage living installed and you don't have pets, that's what you get. Oh, it actually works. It doesn't move. Oh, and none of this works. Uvapapau, wild. And I can't do anything. Did somebody know about that? So, can I play with genetics of this animal? I think the game might go crazy though. It's possible. I want a young adult. I just copied, basically. Wow, I didn't expect that. But I also think that doesn't look like a horse. I want like a fox. Another question I have, maybe I should explore it. What if I try to add the fox into the family, right? And I don't have the pack installed. but I'm not gonna go for it, obviously. Oh, the game is crashed. I definitely ruined it. I'll restart the game and take a little break, and when I'm back we will choose the wives. The game works in weird ways, like those wolves without pets. Not wolves, foxes. I already called them horses, now wolves. The foxes, guys. They are there, but they shouldn't be there. And I find it like shocking. They reused like a body of a dog for the wolf, and then it's a white fox. Anyway, let's round up the girls that we have. So let's for sure marry the lady from Amicable Acolytes. She is from West Africa, or maybe was South Africa? West Africa. Okay, Grace her name is. And we need to marry her with one of the boys. So we have Randall and Darius. Okay, and today we're doing Randall, so she's marrying Randall, and they are staying in England. And then tomorrow we have Darius, for who I don't know which girl I will use, but we definitely need to use amicable I cannot spell that. Let's just move Grace in there. 2 to 12 is number of pregnancies. Whatever this number will be. 7. Okay. Oh my lord, what are you wearing? So let's take pregnancy test. She's pregnant, okay. Alright, let's go ahead. We have many things to be done today, and I think we should start by the oldest sim we are working on, which is Ayed Cornwall, and he's supposed to die right now. And I guess we can bring also his tombstone and put it next to his wife Ida, so it's kind of all working out for me. I'm like obsessed with this challenge every time. Every time I think like I'm not obsessed anymore, I'm immediately obsessed again. Okay, you can put it in your inventory. I wish the tombstones were customizable. It's so sad we have one look of a tombstone. And I think many simmers actually like asking to have like a funeral or something added. I understand how difficult this would be because in every different religions and countries there are different traditions on how it's done. But at the same time, like, come on, at least one option add for us. Or at least the tombstone, like, add the graveyard type and give us like a shelf where to put gravestones. This would make sense to me at least. Okay, so Ayed was born in 1289 and he died in 1339. So he was 50 years old. He's my oldest, but he's not really like mine. So next up we have Luna, who needs to look like an adult. I kind of maybe think to take your hair like back or something, having the same part. So like this. And that's all that matters. Alright, so Luna is done. Then we have Mortimer aging up into teenager and Isabel. Let's quickly do Isabel first, because she's the only child I have in the 4th gen for the moment. It doesn't match, like, can we have just like one classic shade of red to start with? Model. Isabel aged up. And the next we have finally Mortimer. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have Mortimer. And he will be marrying on the last day of 1341. So he definitely has his, oh my god, grandfather, great-grandfather's nose. Henry had this nose, so I think he got it from his mom, and he has his mom's eye color. But the skin and hair is from his dad. And that's why he looks so cute. Oh my god, Mortimer. Alright, let me quickly add him and I'll show you the final result in a sec. Okay, well that's how Mortimer Goth came out. He is one of my favorites now. Please roll to who have many pregnancy chances. I mean, I honestly have some favorites. It's quite evident. But my favorites are like not the main characters whatsoever. Incredible. Okay, we have nothing left until Joliet give birth at 4 AM. So let's go ahead and do that.
Day 4.
Now, let's go ahead. I'm so excited. Juliet is gonna give birth. It's going to be her pregnancy number 3 out of 6 with stomachs. Juliet is having a baby. It's another girl. I really need a boy in that household. So this is going to be French girl's name, and I guess there's no way around it. My next name is Christian. Okay, done. Okay, it's just one baby girl. So let's first roll for Juliet. It's not none of those two. That's everything but one here. Okay, 19. So Juliet leaves. Now for Christian. Oh, maybe it's just Christian. Okay, she rolled 4, which is a good number. So she's gonna age up in the next video at this point. Alright, and we're done basically for them. The last thing today we have to roll for is Alexander God, who's becoming an adult, so he needs to roll 9 and up. Oh, he leaves. Okay, so it's 10 years plus 5. So he's gonna live for 15 more years. Alright, and in the next video, it's Astrid's birthday instead, so we will see when she dies. And then we have also Tomax aging up, which is this family's husband. And on this depends many things, for example, if he survives. Okay, and well, in the next video, I guess the most important part is the war, the first ending of the war. Alright, let's go ahead and make all of this happen. And I'm gonna start with Alexander. Well, actually, start. It's the only thing I have to do. We're just gonna like refresh him and give him a more adult look in case he's looking too young, you know? And this will be it for the editing. Oh, can you look in the camera? He's moving his eyes so quickly. Okay, I don't know. I hope I got at least one where he looks in the camera. Alright, nothing else left, so I just play the main household as much as possible. This is a very long stream again. Those streams are now officially 3 hours, basically, all the time. And it takes a lot of time to edit, so I'm pretty sure the next decade will be published in full versions on YouTube. And we'll see when this decade comes out, I will see the response. And if it's good response, then I will continue doing it in this way. Right, I just finished streaming and updating family tree and spreadsheets and everything, and I realized that I haven't married Darius. So we are gonna do that now, apparently. So I found him a wife, her name is Rosalie, and let's first roll how many pregnancies they are allowed. So we should be rolling d12, and this one will be correct. So 4 pregnancies, right? The problem is we're already on the next year, and that's when Tori's supposed to get married. We'll just pretend that the child is born one day earlier. Yes, that's how I'm rolling now. So the child's supposed to be here. Okay, she's pregnant. I put a note here that says Rosalie gives birth 5:12 a.m. as if Monday. So I hope that's quite clear for me in future when I do 1340. There's nothing else to add here. I'm just happy that I caught this. Better earlier than later, to be honest. Well, we're actually done for today. This has been crazy. This decade has been crazy overall. Like, I mean, we lost Cassandra and many other themes. But I'm very happy. I really like this challenge, and I can't wait to do the next decade. Don't forget that tomorrow, if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a sum up video about the whole decade. I don't know yet in which format I'll do it. I tried different formats, but so far when I'm streaming this, there's only been one video published so far of the sum up, so I don't know which one is better. So we'll see. I'll try to do, maybe we'll do it now even. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to click like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I hope to see you on the next one. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.